These are some of Inside Edition's most heartwarming videos of 2024.
Hey, Mama.
In June, Eddie was on vacation in Puerto Rico when he fell in love with a stray dog.
As soon as I parked, she ran right up to me.
You gonna follow us around now?
The only thing I had on me was a protein bar, so I gave her a piece of the protein bar.
Got ourselves a little buddy.
She wouldn't leave my side. A good half a mile she followed us.
Eddie and his girlfriend Crystal spent the entire day with the dog. They even gave her a name, Cece. Saying goodbye was really tough.
She followed us the whole way back to the car, chased the car down when we were leaving.
I'll see you later.
Unfortunately, I couldn't take her. Driving away was hard. It broke my heart, it really did, because that's probably the best day that puppy's had.
Eddie couldn't stop thinking about Cece.
Well, we're gonna keep looking.
The next day, he went back and found her.
We came back for you.
He made the big decision to get Cece back home to Philadelphia with the help of a local dog rescue.
Got her spayed, vetted, got all of her shots.
First, Cece was flown from Puerto Rico to Miami. Then she was driven to her new home in Philadelphia.
Come here, Cece.
They had a big welcome party when Cece arrived, and she met her new big brother, Chooch.
That's a good girl.
Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you.
In May, there was a special celebration for a milestone birthday when officers with the Boston Police Department wanted to make Chris's day extra memorable. They surprised him with a muffin and some fun candles in honor of his 25th birthday.
Hey, we're happy that you're 25.
They showed up at Chris's front door after he repeatedly called 911, telling the dispatcher, "I want someone to say happy birthday." While calling 911 for a non-emergency like that is not usually rewarded, these officers decided to pay Chris a visit.
I'm Frank.
Nice to meet you.
Israel. How old are you today? It's your birthday?
25.
Is it your birthday?
Yes, sir.
You're not just making that up.
Let
Let me see.
They lit the candles and sang happy birthday.
There you go. You got it, boss. Hey, we wish you the best birthday, okay?
All right.
You gonna be all right?
So much.
You never appreciate a job until you actually do the job. A lot of the crossing guard people get a lot of bad rep, but it's a hard job to do.
From May, Linzo Thompson has been making sure traffic flows and children get to school safely in Rutherford County, Tennessee.
Hello. Hi.
He's become a bit of a local celebrity, as community members told WTVF.
He's been there every day, every morning.
Dressing up for holidays keeps families wondering what Linzo will wear next.
Thank you, thank you. Let's see, I was Santa Claus, I was Cupid, I was the Easter Bunny, and the Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. The kids seem to be enjoying it, the parents seem to be enjoying it, so let's keep it going for every holiday.
Him wearing this thick Easter Bunny outfit in April. He's got the bunny ears going up.
That was my favorite.
Thank you.
On this day, Linzo was wearing his birthday suit. Blue trousers and a jacket covered in colorful balloons, along with a sash and a crown.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good day, okay?
And while fun costumes may elicit smiles from the students and parents, Linzo says he receives joy also.
See you, love. Thank you. I really appreciate you letting your kids wave at me. Yeah, that just makes my day.
That's your handwriting.
That's my handwriting?
Yeah.
In March, this Texas teacher was surprised when his student showed him her new tattoo. Written on her arm was "Be fearless in life."
That's gonna make me cry.
Why?
Because that's awesome. That's so cool.
Don't cry.
Is that fake?
No, it's not fake. That's actually your handwriting.
If I'd known you were gonna get this tattooed on your body, I would have written it like in
I
perfect
didn't.
handwriting.
I wasn't gonna tell you I was getting a tattoo. That would ruin the surprise.
My heart.
What?
Don't do that to me.
Why?
That's so cool.
Don't cry.
Hannah says she had been going through a hard time and that he was there for her. That's why she wanted the inspirational message with her forever. From April, Jeff Comerchero says a trip to the barbershop made him realize, in his words, that he was a bigot.
I was sitting home that night and I was appalled at myself for what I was thinking because I knew that that wasn't me.
But those thoughts were him. Comerchero is the former mayor of Temecula, California, a conservative town about 85 miles south of Los Angeles. He received a gift certificate for a haircut and a shave at a new barbershop in 2021. Upon seeing the barber, he told KCBS,
So I said to myself, I would never let this person touch me.
The person Comerchero was referring to is E.J. Radford, who identifies as queer non-binary and uses they or he pronouns. Radford said they were surprised when Comerchero was so honest about his prejudices.
For him to kind of open up to me and be like, hey, I'm not really educated on this, but you're a cool person and I'd like to know more about you, you know? It was really nice and refreshing for me because especially in his age group, you know, I don't really get a whole lot of people genuinely curious and respectful about things, you know?
During haircuts, the two say they became friends.
That's my boy right there. He has my back and I have his, that's for sure.
And Comerchero was educated beyond his prejudices.
Gender identity or sexual identities, although important, they're really superficial in terms of relationships, and it's honestly changed my life.
The relationship was so life-changing, Radford and Comerchero wrote a book titled The Old Man and the Queer, the transformative story of a retired mayor and the barber who freed him from bigotry. The pair hope their bond and Comerchero's change of heart will inspire others.
That's kind of one of the goals of the book too, is to just show people that maybe have never met a queer or trans person that no, we're just human beings just like the rest of you guys.
This is Allie, in December, all dressed up for a father-daughter dance in Louisiana. Her date was her grandfather.
Look at that pretty girl.
Who stepped in to fill the void of the little girl's dad, who is no longer in her life. Granddad greeted 5-year-old Allie with a bow. Her mom, Lindsay, initially worried she wouldn't be able to go.
I'd always imagined her going to something like that with her own father. So it was emotional.
But Dennis Willette saved the day.
It was a lot of fun. She's such a special girl and she deserved to have a special day.
After putting on her gown, her grandfather gifted her with a corsage.
This is called a corsage. We will pin this on your dress.
She really enjoyed being treated like a little princess.
A really special night to see just how much love she had.
Allie, how happy were you to have Grandpa take you to the dance?
Pretty happy.
I'll say.
What a sweet surprise! In January, while little Romy and her family flew home to New Jersey after a trip to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, the woman seated across the aisle crocheted her a hat. My heart melted. She was adorable and deserving of a custom beanie, the crocheter Megan Rubin wrote on Instagram. From November, Kira-Jade said I do to the groom she predicted she'd marry when she was 4 years old.
Timmy.
Timmy?
Yeah.
Timmy who?
Nixon.
Timmy Nixon?
Nixon, yeah.
Kira-Jade told her dad she was destined to wed Timmy Nixon. They spoke to Allison Hall.
Kira-Jade, you knew that you really liked Timothy Nixon right from the beginning.
I just knew there was something about him.
For Timmy, it wasn't love at first sight.
Her 5th birthday party where she kissed me on the back of the head, and I was not impressed. I was not happy with that.
They lost touch in high school, then years later, Cupid took aim again, this time at Timmy.
I really took notice of her profoundly one morning at church, and I remember talking to my parents. I think something just happened. I'm gonna marry this girl.
Surprisingly, Kira-Jade had no recollection of what she said way back in 1992.
We were sitting in my parents' living room, and up on that screen, it's me dressed as a princess saying I was gonna marry him.
Timmy.
Timmy?
Yes. And we just looked at each other and we're like,
yeah. It's a setup. I was set up.
This is Inside Edition Digital.